Assalamu alaikum, madam. My name is Ayham Alvi. I am member 1 from group 5. For this project, my assigned benchmarking tool was Cinebench. So in this video, I will demonstrate how I installed the tool, how I executed both workloads on my machine, and how I extracted the results. So let's get started. So before I actually download the file, I will go to my device's settings tab. In the settings tab here in the system, from system we go to about. You'll see that we have the information about our system, and we can clearly see that our system meets the requirements for running Cinebench. So now let's install Cinebench. The first thing I need to do is obviously download Cinebench. So I'm going to open up Microsoft Store. Here I'll search for Cinebench. Here you can see the official Cinebench app, and I'll just simply install it. Once the download is complete, I can just search for the file here in the taskbar, and I can open it. So let's jump to the downloaded file. Now that the download has completed, we can open up the Cinebench app. We can manually go to the folder and open it up. I'll show you right now. First we have to go here. So as you can see, the file is located here. But we can also just simply search for it in the taskbar. As you can see, it will just show up. So now let's run the tests. Now that the download has completed, we can open up the Cinebench app. So as you can see, the file has been downloaded, and we can just open it up now. So to actually run the test for workload A, we have to select the multi-threaded CPU workload, and to configure the time, we have to go press here, and then we can select the time from here. For workload A, we'll select the 30-minute option, and for workload B, we'll select the 10-minute option. And for workload B, we'll also select the single core function button. So now I'll run the test and come back. So you can see the results from the both workloads. For workload A, the multi-core score was 5486. The test duration was obviously 30 minutes. And for workload B, the single core score was 605. This duration was 10 minutes. Regarding the log files, Cinebench doesn't make any automatic log files. So for the throughput index and the MP ratio, we had to calculate this manually. For workload A, the throughput index is 3.05 points per second, and the score per minute is 182.87. And in workload B, the throughput index is 1.01 points per second. The score per minute is 60.5. Now I'll explain a bit about what this data actually tells us. The multi-core score of 5486 it reflects on the processor ability to keep all the execution pipelines active and productive simultaneously over a sustained 30-minute period. The fact that the score remains consistent throughout the run without significant degradations suggests that the CPU's cooling solution was adequate to prevent any throttling. Through the full thermal picture requires the use of the HWinfo64 data from member 2. The MP ratio of 9.07 is a strong result. However, the scaling efficiency falls below the expected amount. We expected a linear growth, but the gap between ideal and actual scaling is reduced by many factors such as power delivery limits, thermal constraints, temperature thresholds, etc. Again, on the other hand, for the single score of the 605 points, it represents the raw clock speed or clock instruction throughput of a single pipeline. The metric matters because the many real-world applications, including certain database operations, legacy software, scripting tasks, this cannot be fully parallelized. For this type of tasks, a high single core score is necessary. Well, one important limitation of Cinebench is it does not give us the thermal data or the clock frequency or the power consumption. To get this data, we will have to use the other softwares by other teammates. So to conclude, Cinebench successfully delivered the empirical evidence of the CPU sustained multi-core pipeline throughput and single-core instruction efficiency. Thank you for watching. This has been I am Alvi from Group 5.